Yes, I went live. Thank you.
Yes. Namaste, friends, and I welcome you all to the session of messages from 40 Masters. And today's message is from Master Krishna, and this is the 34th message. And from 2 weeks onward, from 2 weeks, we are reading the message of Master Krishna, and this is the third part today. So before understanding the third part, I would like to um, um, just sum up the two previous parts quickly, as quickly as possible. So we all know Master Krishna is a very great master, and to the friends who don't know about Master Krishna, I just want to tell about Master Krishna. His stories were what we are reading now. All these happened at least 5,000 years before, 3,500 years before. So, whatever it might be, how much ever time it took for us to understand, all the while people were in love with the Master Krishna, and listening to his stories. So majorly about Master Krishna, the epics like Mahabharata and Bhagavata discuss more about his lifetime as Krishna. And all the people around him used to fall in love with him, and not only the people in his lifetime as Krishna, but afterwards also, centuries together, people were in love with him, are in love with him because of his knowledge, and because of his perseverance and hard work which he has done in his previous lifetimes. It is a depth of self-realization which Master Krishna did and worked upon himself. So now, coming to this message also tells about various characters in Mahabharata. Mahabharata is an epic which majorly describes the Kurukshetra war, which took place to establish Dharma. Dharma means righteous living, which we have a set of rules where primarily the rule is uh, we can't we can't give pain to other beings. Basically, Dharma acts upon this on this earth planet, and this Dharma varies from time to time, situation to situation, person to person, and the way we act according to Dharma. That means the knowledge of righteous living on this earth planet varies from person to person, time to time, and situation to situation. So, a person, a being, especially human beings have to follow this Dharma, and because to follow Dharma, we have to be a realized soul. We have to be an enlightened soul. So, in this Mahabharata epic, Sri Krishna, Master Krishna, gives all the wisdom to Master Arjuna, how to live according to the Dharma, how to act according to Dharma, and when to do what. Everything has been given, and this has been compiled, all this wisdom has been compiled as Bhagavad Gita. That is a very revered holy book in India, like Bible and like Quran. So this is a gist, And here in Mahabharata epic, there are number of characters, and all the characters are connected with Master Sri Krishna. That is the role of Master Krishna in the epic Mahabharata. And through Bhagavatam and through Mahabharata, both these epics majorly, people get to know a lot of Master Krishna, his wisdom, his knowledge, everything, and about him in totality. So now he says in this message, through auto writing, Master C.Aruna has received this message, and but all the words are by Sri Krishna. Master C.Aruna was only simply a medium to receive the wisdom and just flow through her to us. And now Master Krishna says that to become this master, to take this lifetime as Krishna, he had to undergo 1,000 years of meditation, 1,000 years of meditation. And before becoming this Krishna, Master Krishna, he had to strongly decide that he has to become that meditation master. After deciding to become that enlightened master like Krishna, then only he started seriously taking lifetimes only to grow, and it took 7 incarnations to become Master Krishna. And before these 7 incarnations, he is explaining about one lifetime where just before taking the incarnation of Sri Krishna, and before 7 lifetimes, one particular lifetime he is explaining. He says that in that lifetime he has parents who are meditators, but they never forced him to meditate. So he used to while away his time in petty things, it seems, and he used to always indulge himself in playing and do petty jobs, performing petty hobbies. That's what he told. And one fine day, it so happens that his Krishna's in that lifetime, we don't know the name of Master Krishna, but in that lifetime, uh, one friend, his friend's mother comes to him and cries before him a lot, and says that he has to explain to his friend, that means her son, not to indulge in stealing, and that is very bad. And Krishna's friend in that particular lifetimes steals some money, and he says that doesn't know about anything about the money, and his parents were very much disturbed by this act. And now Sri Krishna comes to his parents and asks about the solution, what to do. So they say that you have done the right thing by coming here to us and asking, because Krishna's subconscious mind knows that though his parents did not indulge in anything, interfere in Krishna's life at that lifetime, he knows subconsciously that his parents might help, because they were already meditators, and there was very serene vibration in their house, and without uttering a word, they used to spread those vibrations in the house, both the parents. And when he came, then both the parents speak to each other with their eye to eye contact, and they come to a conclusion, what to speak, and who will proceed in this aspect. And the father takes the lead role, and he goes on explaining. He says that you have to connect your subconscious knowledge You can straight away go to your friend and tell that you can't steal the money, and you can't preach, and that is not the way. So now you have to tap the subconscious knowledge in yourself, and for that you have to meditate. And he makes Krishna and sit, and he teaches meditation. Father teaches meditation, and Krishna does meditation for half an hour, and then Krishna's father asks him to get up from meditation, and then he guides him that now put an intention and then again meditate. What is the intention? How to speak to your friend. See, and we think that speaking to anybody in such a manner is a very small thing. We don't consider it as a responsibility, but our words are so very valuable that whenever we speak, we have to be aware, and we have to know what we are speaking, and we have to know the consequences of what we speak after we speak. So his father indirectly or directly made him understand the importance of the speech, and not only that, he made him understand the importance of meditation. And Krishna, after doing half an hour meditation with his father, then he again meditates with an intention to understand what to speak with his friend, and he does 1 hour meditation on the day with the intention. And then, to his surprise, when he comes, gets up and sees, walks into another room, he sees his friend speaking to his mother, and he had confidence on his mother that whatever words he had to speak, she will never disclose those things to his friend. That much of confidence he had on his mother also. And his mother says that all the things which he was explaining, how Krishna came to his house. The friend was explaining to his mother how Krishna came to his house, and made him understand how stealing is so much bad or a wrong thing and improper way, because it bothers everybody in the house. It did, it disturbs the budget of the house and the family needs and everything. And then Krishna's mother in that lifetime explains that you have gone to him astrally, and then you have spoke to him. Instead of you going physically, everything has happened astrally itself, because this boy was very innocent, and because Krishna's friend was very innocent, pure, and he was in a calm state, he was able to receive all the wisdom which Krishna gave astrally to him. And then next comes from that day on, and his friend completely changes himself, and he understands the path of truthfulness. That's a huge thing, isn't it? And then Krishna finds that confidence, gets the confidence, and knows the importance of meditation, and he continuously starts meditating. He used to take guidance from his spiritual parents, and he used to ask him what are all the tasks which he has to learn in the in coming week, and he makes a note of it, and then he learns. And again he comes to his parents for, he'll take the task of spiritual knowledge which he has to acquire in the coming week, and then he works upon it. He meditates, and he realizes whatever his parents are guiding. Mainly, initially, his parents guided him to know about his past lives, because by knowing his past lives, he can understand why he has come in this incarnation, and what works he has to do, what knowledge he has to gain in this particular incarnation. So, within a year, he meditates regularly with consistency and with dedication, and he understands all his previous past lives. Now, he has a clarity by 10 years old. All this has happened. This meditation, he started at the age of 7 years. And all this incident with his friend happened at his 7 years of age in that particular lifetime before Sri Krishna's incarnation. And by the age of 10 years, he understood what he has to learn in this particular lifetime, and he also understood that he can't master a particular thing, but he has to understand only the multi-dimensional aspects of meditation. What are all the multi-dimensional aspects meditation can give us? So that's what he understood. He has to spend all his lifetime in that. He also understood that he can't master any particular aspect. So he spent all his lifetime in meditation and in understanding the multifaceted, multi-dimensional aspects of meditation. And he lived up to 150 years of age in that particular lifetime, and he ended his lifetime. After that, he had to take 7 incarnations before he became Sri Krishna. Means the 7 incarnations, it was very, very vigorous training he has given to himself to realize himself, to become that great enlightened master, that great universal consciousness, universal master. And these 7 incarnations, he says that it took 9 centuries. In 9 centuries, he completed 9 centuries of earth time. He completed these 7 incarnations, and he became the master of masters. And then he took the incarnation of Master C. Krishna. In all these lifetimes, he understood that the 2 major things are very, very important to become that great master, master of masters. Meditation, self-understand. One first point is meditation, and the second point is critical analysis and understanding about everything. And what he understood is we have to meditate, and in meditation he traveled in these 7 incarnations. What he learned is that while meditating vigorously, regularly, dedicatedly, and before becoming that Krishna, he firmly decided that he should become that master of enlightenment. And when he chose to become that, then only he could travel this path, then only he could take these 7 incarnations. And in these incarnations, the first point, meditation, priority is meditation, and there he knew about all the astral worlds. He got connected with various astral masters, and he says that physically and astrally also he was there with each master. He took training, he took wisdom from a master, and he perfected it, and then went to another master, and then he perfected that wisdom which the other master gives, and then goes to another master. Here what Krishna says is, a mathematician spends, for example, a mathematician spends centuries together on the particular to derive a particular formula. Suppose in this lifetime that mathematician has to derive a formula, he has centuries of hard work put in it, and he derives that formula. And now we take that formula and we cross all those centuries which that scientist had spent. That hard work we need not do. We take that and we implement it in our lives in the same way, and we grow. We need not spend again all those centuries. We grow a lot. We take a huge leap. In that same way, Master Krishna also, in those 7 incarnations, he met masters and he took the wisdom, whatever they give, so that he need not spend so much of time. Otherwise, he might have taken thousands and thousands of incarnations after taking the decision to become that great enlightened master. So he was so humble, he just received and he just implemented. And he in this way, quickly, he mastered all the wisdom of all the dimensions, many dimensions. And this is the way, this is the technique which he is giving to us. Now, that's the reason Patriji also listens to each and every person's wisdom keenly. Each and every person's experience, he listens with respect, with humbleness and keenness. So now from Master Krishna and Master Patriji, we are learning this. Okay, then the critical understanding and analysis. In this, Krishna says, each day, each moment was a learning to him in those 7 incarnations, because before, previous to these 7 incarnations, he was living, but there was lot of unawareness. When meditation came into his life, and then he traveled, and then he decided firmly to become an master of enlightenment, master of self-realization, that universal master. Then only he became so very aware with meditation, and that awareness of each moment, then each moment was becoming um, um, a moment of a lifetime learning. We, if we are ready, each moment gives us the wisdom of a whole lifetime, which we need not spend by living the whole lifetime to learn that particular knowledge. Instead, if we are swift, if we are aware, if we are flexible, if we are humble, we can cross one lifetime and 1 minute. So we need not take another lifetime to learn that particular knowledge. That's what Sri Krishna is saying. Become aware, meditate. So in this way, he gave the wisdom in the way which he became Master Krishna. And so he says that in the lifetime of Master Krishna, he was loved by each and everyone, not only human beings around him, but also animals, birds, everything. And he was in union with everything, the nature and everything. Before taking the lifetime of Krishna, he was in union with the, he learned how to master his emotions also, and how to be in unison with the nature also, with the 5 elements, everything. Okay, and now when he became Sri Krishna, took that incarnation, it was an avatar. It was not simply an incarnation, it was an avatar. Avatar is a master. Now, after many lifetimes of knowledge and wisdom, he takes birth on this earth planet to spread his wisdom, to establish that dharma. That means to establish that righteous living on this earth planet. So that was the incarnation, the power of that incarnation as Master Krishna. And in that incarnation as Master Krishna, he was loved by each and everyone, because Krishna says he became the ultimate authority of knowledge. He became so powerful with his wisdom, not by dominating, not by aggression. We feel that power comes to us by dominating or aggression, and it's not like that. We think that power comes by becoming selfish. It's not like that. Power comes to us, we become powerful by gaining that wisdom and becoming the symbol of love. And he did not try hard to become anything. He did not try hard to reach people. People themselves flocked around him to receive that love, and they got nourished. Being around him, everyone used to feel that nourishment to live their life. They used to think that even if we become that speck of Master Krishna, our life's purpose is fulfilled. That's what they used to feel. Not only parents, not only his wives, not only gopikas, means young ladies, or all the ladies who used to flock around him, and not only animals, children, everyone used to flock around him, and he was the sole attraction. So, and in the Mahabharata epic, there are many characters, and there are many masters in that story. And those masters also revered Krishna as their master. So he became the master of masters. And he became a universal consciousness, and everybody used to feel everywhere Sri Krishna's presence everywhere. So the amount of work he has done upon himself, the amount of time he spent in meditating on self-analysis, he understood each and every corner of himself. So when he understood himself, he understood everything. When he understood, when he delved deep into himself, he became one with the universe. And when he became that, his presence was found everywhere. And a person need not be, a person or a being need not be with him, physically connected with him. No, his presence was felt everywhere at any place, and in that particular moment. That's what the wisdom and he received, and he became the symbol of jnana, the wisdom. So thus he became the master of masters. And now we will meditate, dear friends. Then we will go to the next part. Yeah, thank you so much. I welcome back, friends, to listen to the message. Those who want to continue your meditation, you can please do it. Today's message is the 34th message from the book Messages from 40 Masters. And today we are going to read part 3 of the message given by Master Krishna. And this message was received by Master C.Aruna in the form of auto writing. Krishna, the man appearing everywhere in the same consciousness, is the ultimate master for all of us to become. I repeat, Krishna, the man appearing everywhere in the same consciousness, is the ultimate master for all of us to become. These are a few things that you all have noticed during my incarnation as Krishna. But I earnestly want to tell you that it was a long, strenuous journey. My dedication and devotion to meditation and self-analysis in the 9 centuries gave me the net result of becoming an ultimate authority of knowledge. See, friends, in the subject of mathematics, for instance, a scientist who has created a formula must have worked for about 7 or 8 decades of his life. And now, when the formula is given to you, you need not do the problem for 7 or 8 decades, but can finish it in about a minute or so. Well, according to the problem, your time might vary. We, all masters, have worked on the right formula for joyful human existence. So the formulae are ready for all you readers. My friends, all you have to do is just take one formula from each master and solve your problem and go to the next master. See, friends, it is always better to start now, because Tomorrow you may become famished spiritually when learning may be more difficult. I repeat, see friends, it is always better to start now because tomorrow you may become famished spiritually when learning may be more difficult. Your emotions may discharge you so much that you may not know what to do first. Today, you do not know anything. So any principle of meditation and self-analysis will appear quite the same, and you can start with the first one without any hassle whatsoever. Friends, it took solid 10 centuries to become Krishna. So decide what you want to do. Just waste time and opportunity, incarnation after incarnation. I repeat, just waste time and opportunity, incarnation after incarnation, without any goal or become something by fully utilizing the time, resources, and opportunities to a maximum. So friends, this is my message for your book. Many of your readers, and I am sure even some of the meditators, may wonder how I happened to become all powerful during my incarnation as Krishna. The reasons were, I went into that incarnation with full consciousness. Number two, kept all my knowledge at my fingertips. That was the reason how each person seeking knowledge was immediately satisfied in my presence, including Narada. Number three, I wanted to uphold the laws of nature, which are called dharma. As Krishna, I gave the Pandavas the perfect understanding and knowledge that they wanted. I saved many in the name of Dharma because these were the people who could benefit from the situation that was prevalent then. Initially, the Pandavas were not at all enlightened or anywhere near Dharma. They had unduly stopped Drona from elucidating knowledge to Ekalavya, for which they were given an understanding and learned about their folly during their period of exile in the forest. I always loved anything smacking of challenge to human creativity. I loved Shakuni for his creative nature, although he misused his creativity for his revenge against Kauravas. Yet, as a person, I loved Shakuni's inner quality to live for his forefathers' vow of taking revenge against Kauravas. As a man of dharmas, I could not afford to appreciate him when he was in his physical body. Still, I always had a soft corner for him, which helped him come close to me after his incarnation as Shakuni. Today, I always have him beside me during my trips to you because I want his creativity to shine in maintaining and understanding human relations. At present, Shakuni is involved in maintaining and helping people understand the importance of love and forgiveness. His other primary task is that he is involved in creating another world of his own. Draupadi was my favorite female disciple. She was a person of much high potential and excellence. Today, in the days of feminism and cries of equality between man and woman, Draupadi would have smashed the idiotic woman to their senses and told them what a woman is meant for. She can tackle a whole universe with her understanding of what or why a woman is meant for. I admired her for her intelligence, capacity, naivety, tolerance, and beauty. Not a single day did she get a complaint from any of her husbands. Her mother in law loved her and was fascinated with her ability to deal with all of the five sons with equal love just because of her saying that all five of you share equally. However, she was ritualistically married only to Arjuna. As Panchali, there would always be much abundance to talk and write about love towards her husbands. Radha and Rukmini did feel she was their ideal, though she was years younger than them. My next favorites were my wives, each of them versatile, different, and unique in their way. People may wonder, we cannot deal with one wife. How could he deal so effectively and effortlessly with each? See, friends, I very seriously devoted and dedicated to them every moment I was with them because I wanted to learn a lot from them about what a woman should be. They all helped me a lot in my pursuit. Bhishma and Drona were elder to me, and I had very little contact with them. Among the Kauravas, I was always terribly surprised and amazed at Duryodhana. I would always feel, oh my boy, oh my God, at every meeting with him. Once I was a bit longer with him and I slowly started to talk to him. I knew he was very ambitious. I told him, see, be ambitious. There is nothing wrong with it. But do not be selfish or grab others' possessions. That is against nature. See, Duryodhana. See, Duryodhana, suppose you love to drink. Drink, but tell me what will happen if you are overindulgent in drinking only, with all effort and all your resources? He replied, yes, I may die. But Krishna, why don't you let me learn that power in such a passion? Uh, I'm sorry, I repeat, yes, I may die. But Krishna, why don't you let me learn that power is such a passion that the more you get, the more you are inclined to drive yourself in the direction of power? And please, Krishna, I want to live like this and only like this. Yes, I know you will say that I may die a miserable death because of my wrongdoings. But how long are we going to live an insipid life learning small stupid lessons? Tomorrow, every power monger can look into my life as Duryodhana and learn. Don't you think I am correct? This was his argument every time. When I met him finally before the war, I told him, Duryodhana, you have lived enough the stupid way as a power monger. Why don't you become practical and live normally now? But where would he listen? He never listened. While Duryodhana was a power monger, his father was a stupid idiot. He never even once reprimanded his son's actions or intentions. How much could I? And finally, the most affected and most uh, disastrous failure was that of Karna. I liked him the best of all the Pandavas and Kauravas. Not only was he a very excellent meditator, but he was also a very highly enlightened master. If he was deprived of his power, it was not because he intended to help the Duryodhana, but because of Duryodhana's evil intentions against each of Karna's powers. Knowing fully well all his weaknesses, parts, being an orphan, even when his mother was right in front of him, being belittled as a Suta when he belonged to a very high enlightened class, all this makes Karna my favorite of the whole bunch of Kauravas, Pandavas, my wives, my Gopikas, my Guru, and everyone. I love him so much for his sincerity, devotion, and dedication. That is all I want to tell you, folks. I'm at present working with a system of research on a level higher than supracausal worlds. I repeat, I am at present working with a system of research on a level higher than supracausal worlds. Whenever some enlightened souls appear, I get drawn to them, and I was drawn to you like that. I want to actively help Patri's group towards enlightenment and spread knowledge to as many as possible. My work gives me very little time, and the little I get, I use for your group at present. Good luck. Goodbye for now. Thank you very much, Master, for your message and the details about people you have chosen to mention here. That's what Master Aruna is saying. Thank you very much, Master, for your message and the details about people you have chosen to mention here. By the time Master C.Aruna received this auto writing message, it was 12:30 p.m. India time. Yeah, thank you so much, dear friends. Let us be in silence for a few seconds. I request you all to come back if possible, friends. And here, importantly, in this part 3, Krishna says that many want to become like me. So these 3 important points he told, the reasons of the greatness of Krishna's incarnation means all the people used to feel we should become like Krishna. So he told that in that particular incarnation, he went into that incarnation with full consciousness, and he kept all his knowledge at his fingertips. That is the reason each person seeking knowledge was immediately satisfied with his presence, including Narada. And the third thing is, he wanted to always uphold the laws of nature, which are called dharma. So how beautifully he told, upholding the laws of nature is dharma. So he always tried to uphold the laws of nature, and he gave all that knowledge to everybody. And Pandavas were ready to receive his knowledge, and that's the reason they grew so much in that particular incarnation as Pandavas. So, dear friends, here we come to know how much it is important to be in that receiving mode when an enlightened master is around, around us. So, he gave the knowledge to many, but only some received, and some couldn't use the knowledge because their souls were not ready to receive. They wanted some more lifetimes. It's not like they were not receiving, they were receiving, like Master Krishna mentioned about Shakuni. And Shakuni also stayed with Krishna in that lifetime, but he had some goals to take revenge. And Krishna told he loved Shakuni, his creativity. Shakuni is a character in Mahabharata epic, and he was uncle to Kauravas, and there were 2 groups here in Mahabharata. That means Kurukshetra war, Pandavas and Kauravas, both cousins, and they fought for the kingdom, and it was the fight which was happening, silent fight which was happening between their fathers, and that extended to these children. And now Pandavas were on the side of Dharma, upholding the laws of nature, listening and receiving the wisdom of Sri Krishna. But Kauravas didn't do that. They only wanted power, because the leader of Kauravas was Duryodhana. He was a power monger. And to that group, Shakuni, this character has been added. And Shakuni had evil intentions of destroying Kauravas. So he was, though he was an uncle to Kauravas, he wanted the destruction of Kaurava family. So he always guided wrong things. That means he always said things which are against the laws of nature, which are against dharma. And not only that, he was a very highly creative person, and he used all his creativity in this destructive activity. So, though Krishna really liked Shakuni's creativity, he couldn't support him because he used his creativity in a wrong way. So, after leaving the incarnation of Shakuni, he became very close to Krishna. He works with Krishna astrally, and now he teaches forgiveness and love unto everybody, Shakuni. Whereas in that particular incarnation as Shakuni, he was always up to evil intentions and destruction. So, like this, our soul journey, in our soul journey, our soul decides what are all the activities we have to do. And when we are connected with the enlightened masters, our soul journey can speed up very much. We need not waste our time in learning one particular aspect. Whereas if we move on, if we go on receiving the wisdom which is given by the enlightened master or masters, actively with awareness, each moment we can cross one lifetime or many lifetimes. And that is the power of spiritual wisdom. So here he mentions all the characters in the Mahabharata, and he says that he liked Draupadi a lot, and Draupadi was a very empowered woman. And he says that now in this time of cries for equality, because all this is an illusion that somebody is suppressing us. Nobody can suppress us. When we realize ourselves, when we realize our power, when we awaken the infinite potentials within us, and then nobody can stop us. Like Master Krishna worked lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes to become this master. And now when he is there, everybody are feeling the love, everybody are attracted to him, everybody wants to become one speck in what Krishna has achieved as a soul, a universal soul. So they worshipped him also. So now it is our choice, to become, whether to become empowered or not, like Draupadi. And she not only handled one husband but five husbands. She was married to five husbands, and five persons, and she had five husbands, and they were all very happy with her, because of her enlightenment, and because of her empowerment, self empowerment, which we can attain only through self realization and inner work. And I just want to conclude by um, saying few more things, because the time is running out. And he was mentioning how Duryodhana was not ready, and he was also um, mentioning uh, about Karna, how powerful he was, and he told that he loved Karna a lot, his character, because though there were many obstacles in his life, he and, as a soul journeyed so much. He always took the path of dharma, but only when he preferred the friendship of Duryodhana, where Duryodhana was in the path of adharma, that means unrighteous path, and the path which nature doesn't, the laws of nature doesn't support. So then that was only his single mistake, and he went into that ego path of um, sympathy, self pity, and low self esteem. Otherwise, if he would have stuck to his dharma, then he would become the hero. That's what Mata Lakshmi says in Thousand Seeds of Joy, hero of Mahabharata. Now, because he couldn't hold that, he couldn't achieve what he had to achieve in that particular lifetime as Master Krishna. No, sorry, Karna. Even then, Master Krishna loved him a lot, because he was a very good person at heart, and he was very powerful in knowledge and enlightenment, and all these things. And now Master Krishna is saying that he loves to help all of us who are in this path, who are in PSSM, because we are striving hard to become that enlightened master like Master Krishna, and he will always help us. Though he is busy in doing research in above the supracausal worlds, even then he's taking time for us. Thank you so much, dear friends, and I want to end my words here, and I would like to request you all to share your feelings. Thank you. It is a very lengthy message, so I had to take so much of time, friends. Thank you for all the patience. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your support.
Yes, Rashmi ji, please go ahead. Okay. So friends, anyone would like to share? Yes. Probably I'll be sharing, Bhagyanti.
Yeah,
So
please.
yeah. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much for letting us connect to the energies of Master Krishna. It is very important for all of us to understand of his birth, of his incarnations, of his messages, and how he was always like, we feel that he was always joyful. He knows how to create these situations called Maya, let's say. And his friendship towards every person and every animal. So thanks a lot. And in today's message, you have said two beautiful statements, Andy. Like, if we think of doing anything, we have to start that right away. So that is one message Patriji always keeps saying, start immediately, start immediately. We do not know what is happening next. So that never postpone any sort of task. Oh, thanks a lot for reminding, because we have to keep on hearing these kind of words, that how much it is very important to act rather than thinking. So thanks a lot. And you have described about each and every, I would call, personality, because we have not seen those people of how they have lived. We have heard. And one of my favorite personality is always Draupadi. There is quite a lot of learning from her charm, especially in showing compassion, in guiding everyone towards their purpose, let's say. And if one knows, the essential of her birth, then everyone will fall in love with her. So thanks a lot for wrapping up. And in every personality, even in Karna, even in Kauravas, in everyone, there is quite a lot to learn of how we have to be. So Mahabharata is something that it's an inner journey. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much for bringing these energies to all of us. So what a morning. So thanks a lot, Shanti. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nilima. Thank you so much for hosting the session. Thank you. Yes, Master. Ram sir, I think.
Namaste, Pavani garu. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste, sir.
So, thanks a lot. Very beautiful message. So, it took 3 sessions to cover the wisdom that was coming from Sri Krishna.
Yeah.
And thanks a lot for, your patience and your constant thriving energies in order to, research, add more of the information, repeat the past message, connect to it, and then reshare today's message. So grateful to you. One kind request, if you can take the photos of all these message, which is of Sri Krishna, the 3 messages together, and share it in the group, but not as images, but as just one file as PDF, so that everyone can go through it again and again and connect to the wisdom that was coming from Sri Krishna. And as you were sharing today, something that came was, we all need to see every spiritual master not in a 3-dimensional form. We should see them as an energy form, as a wisdom form. And that is when we also start to ascend. The more we see these masters, even though we keep listening to the messages of these masters, but if we confine them to a 3-dimensional being, we cannot transcend further. Rather, we cannot integrate the spiritual wisdom that is being shared as well. So we have to see them as consciousness. We have to look through them as energies and then embrace their wisdom that is coming through. So this is what that was strongly came through as you were reading this message. So thanks a lot again, and namaste, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Yeah, we'll remember that. It's a great thing that you shared. Wonderful. We have to see the master as a energy form, wisdom in his wisdom form. And thank you. Thank you for the valuable message. I'll send the PDF also. And anyone else?
Pavani ji, namaste. Masters, namaste. Suresh here.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Namaste, sir.
Once again, thank you so much for the wonderful session and for all the preparations you have taken. Special thanks to you. It's not at all an easy task to prepare, because then you explain from your own words also. You're not just reading it all. So very valuable insights. So I have two doubts here, Masters. One is, Duryodhana is asking now, the life is so small, so that is in a short time. So why don't I do things as I like? So can we just see as if he planned from the soul world to live like that? See, when I see a person who drinks and all, I used to hate such people. I should not hate, but I used to have an aversion with them when I happen to be in the bar and all. If they drink more and all. So after reading a couple of books, I felt that they came to enjoy this world as per their planning. So can I just understand like that? Number one. And number two, Ramji was telling, we have to see people as energies. That I don't know. Nowadays I'm seeing people only as souls, not as not in the physical format. Now I can see, of course, 90 to 95%. I'm just talking to people as if I'm talking to the divine soul only, because I knew that there is soul in them. All are gods. So I respect everyone. In that soul conscious, I live around now. So how to see as energy? That I know that we are all energies, but when I speak to X, yes, there's an energy between me and that X. That I understand. The energy with my mother is not the same with my sister, not with my friend. That I feel, but I'm not very clear about these energies. If you could kindly explain, that will be very helpful, Pavani, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for asking the questions. And the first one you told is about Duryodhana. I'll just say whatever I know, and we'll just ask all the masters to come forward to express their views. So, previously, before knowing all this wisdom, that we take so many lifetimes, we choose our lifetimes, we only choose our lifetimes, we only invite so-called challenges and all these things. And so before that, we used to judge everybody. We used to give terms that he's this, he's this. In this way, we used to tag everybody, categorize everybody. But now, when we understood that this is a soul journey, and it wants to experience all the challenges. So Krishna himself took so many lifetimes. He didn't take meditation seriously. Previously, he used to enjoy. He used to be involved in petty things, petty hobbies. That's what he himself told. So in the same way, when Duryodhana is there, now it is his choice to listen to Sri Krishna's words or take some more lifetimes. So, as a person, we have to tell one or two times and then leave it. And when we leave also, we are seeing them as a character. That's it. Because Patriji always explains that like Shakespeare explains, we are all characters and we play our part and we depart from this drama place, which is Earth planet. Here, everybody is coming and playing their role, and they're going away, and again coming, again playing another role. So, in that particular lifetime, Duryodhana took choose that that role as a power monger, and he didn't want to live his life according to the laws of nature. He didn't want to choose to live like taking the righteous path. In the same way, if you feel that aversion regarding the person who is drinking a lot, so you are not understanding. Sorry, we forget that it is only a role which is playing. Like we going to the movie theaters and we watch a movie and we don't feel that for some time they will act so very well that we get that aversion feeling looking at his face, that actor who had played the villain role. And after some time we realize no, he is only playing that role, that's all. And we see that actor doing so much of service to others. So, in the same way, our soul is already enlightened, but we come here, we forget the wisdom, and some master comes here into our life and connects us to the wisdom. Or we listen to something, we see something, and we get connected to the previous wisdom. Here also in Sri Krishna's message, the parents asked him to connect to your subconscious knowledge, wisdom. That can happen very well through your meditation by calming your mind. So now if you had aversion, you may not have that aversion now, but when we meditate, then we can understand the whole depth, the reality of our existence. So when we connect to that reality, that our inner wisdom, we can really watch and enjoy everything, however crazy they might act, however unruly they might act. But all these terms only exist on this earth planet because we are all in that drama. And now it is time that we got all this wisdom. Whenever we get into that drama, we should realize, become aware, and step back and see the drama happening. Though we are playing the part, one of the parts, one of the roles in the drama, even then we are witnessing that person, ourselves. We are witnessing ourselves only. So here, amazingly, Sir Patriji says, witness the witness consciousness. So this is a very wonderful saying by Patriji. But here, at least we should try, become aware, and step back and see the drama. Oh, this is not my real me. This is only a part I'm playing. And the other person who is troubling me is also playing a part. And yeah, and this is what I understood. Anyone can answer or speak whatever they feel regarding this. And the other thing, energy, feeling the energy and all, I think I'm not the right person. I still have to understand much about it. I request masters to explain about this. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, sir. Sir.
So, very beautiful. And regarding this topic of energies, when we look at the people on a three-dimensional level, which is limited to the physical form, we are limiting the learnings because three-dimensional form is not permanent. So, particularly when we speak about spirituality, we are talking about that which is not limited, unlimited, infinite. So, if we truly want to learn the spiritual essence, that is where comes that we should not limit our perceptions to the three-dimensional form. So when we speak here about Sri Krishna, It is not a three-dimensional form. It is the wisdom and it is the energy, the consciousness. And so now when we come to the regular day-to-day life, like Sureshji was beautifully mentioning, he started not seeing people as people. And there, yes, as far as we are in this three-dimensional form, looking at people, we recognize them through the three-dimensional form. And then what comes forth is the qualities of the people. So we see those people through the qualities that they exhibit, which is nothing but the energy of theirs. So the energy, the qualities, if we go on to a spiritual side, further the wisdom that they are sharing. So that is how I see. Thank you. Thank you, Suresh. And thank you, Pavani.
Thank you, Masters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sureshji, for showing so much of interest, and yeah, you encourage us. Thank you.
Thank you. And
Thank
I
you,
really
Ram.
took this note, witness consciousness. So that's very catchy.
Yeah,
So
even myself,
I try to practice, but I don't know how to. But this is a mantra. Now I could able to witness my own witness conscious. So thank you so much, Bhavaniji, and thank you, Ramji. As usual, with few words, you have given the passwords to to clear the darkness. Thank you, Ramji.
superb. Thank you. Thank you, Ram sir. So, anyone else, friends? Or do you have any announcements, Neelima? You can take
Yes.
the platform. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
just one. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I see Indra ji wants to share something.
Yes, thank you, Nilima ji. Thank you. It's a wonderful session. Really wonderful. It's taken me somewhere else. I'm not in this world. But this taking people as three-dimensional energies. Just accept people for what they are. Accept people as they are. Love them for what they are. Don't expect anything in return. Don't judge them. Don't put shapes and forms to them. Just simply accept what they are. Life is then a wonderful place. World will be a wonderful place to live in. Thank you.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much, Indraji. Superb. Beautiful words. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Masters. Thanks a lot for everyone. So, Masters, today we are having a session by Master Sharu, which is on the secret life of anger, which is part 2. And it starts at 3 p.m. Germany time. And we request every one of you to join for this session, Masters. So, thanks a lot. Thank you so much, Pavani Garu, for this.
Yeah. Thank you, Neelima, for hosting the session with so much of patience. Thank you.
Always the pleasure is mine.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, all friends. Yeah. You have graced the session today. Thank you.